Welcome to another episode of Potion Sword Run, where I talk about everything and anything about video games. I'm Original Seed, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Xbox Series S and X, and how people seem to be confused by the name. Well, at least that's the narrative that's going around the interwebs. We've been prepared for this moment for at least 5 years, ever since the iPhone started coming up with different variations of their phone, followed by Samsung, and the list goes on. In fact, if I was to go buy a Samsung phone right now, I'd have to look it up because there's so many different models. But that's what smart consumers do. And when you hear the excuse that, yeah, but not all these smart consumers go out and buy stuff for themselves. They don't go out and buy these consoles for themselves. Sometimes parents do, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. But you guys gotta remember, it's not like we lived in the days before phones, before instant communication across the world. Kids are smart. If they want an Xbox Series X opposed to the S, they're gonna send a picture to their mom's phone. They're gonna make a big old post about it. They're gonna do everything they can to make sure that they get the right item. Kids are smart these days. They grew up with the internet. They grew up with technology that you and I couldn't even dream of as kids. So to think that they're stupid enough to not know the difference between the Xbox Series X and S, come on. Now, especially with the damn packaging. Now, I want to go over the packaging because the Xbox Series X packaging looks legit. To me, it looks like it's a fast, powerful machine. The Xbox Series S, it looks normal. It's all good. But you can tell the difference. You will not be confused when you go to the store and you try to pick up and choose between these two packages. You know what is what. It's plain and simple. So that excuse, that lie that these fanboys are spilling, saying that people aren't going to know what's going on. These consoles are so confusing. The name S and X, and oh my God. Come on, guys. We're past beyond that. Now, it's also good news today for Xbox users who have Gamepass, who are not beholden to Apple like me. Today, if you're an Android user, you're able to use Xcloud on any device. You're able to use your games on Gamepass. Take them with you wherever you want for free. Today is the day where it all becomes integrated. Now, I'm still hoping that Apple and Microsoft come to an agreement and they can figure this out, because I want to buy an iPad, I want to get a new phone, and if I can stay within the Mac ecosystem, then cool. But if I'm going to have to switch over, then I guess this is probably the time to do it. Now, Xcloud should be launching with over 160 games from you to choose from. Imagine that. Being able to take 160 games with you wherever you go. And all you really have to take is a controller and your phone. Or if you like to control your games with something else, I guess you don't need the Xbox controller. But my God, 160 games on the go. For free. Just because you're an Xbox Game Pass subscriber. Man. Imagine being able to take most of your PlayStation games with you everywhere you go. It doesn't even matter if you leave your PlayStation at home. Going to grandma's? It's all good. Take your phone and a controller. You're set. And pretty soon, you'll be able to play EA games. Football on the go. FIFA on the go. Mass Effect on the go. Battlefield on the go. All for free. So, even though tomorrow the PlayStation's going to come up with some great news, and I'm looking forward to it, if you're an Xbox fan, man, you're living the dream right now. You have 2 consoles to choose from next generation, fitting any budget that you have. And Game Pass, where you have so many games to play. So that whole excuse that Xbox has no games, well, I don't know what the hell I've been playing this last 5 years, because I've been playing game after game after game. And yes, there's some games that I wish I would have played on the PlayStation 4. But that doesn't mean that I regret any games that I played on the Xbox. I'm having a blast. And you can have a blast too. Now that's going to do it for this episode. Remember, when shit is the fan and gamers are telling you there's nothing to play on Xbox, run.